I'm Sigmund Hutter and I did the merge for WIENWOCHE this year. We are here in the Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna, where I work and where I did the merge. I will show you a bit of my work, how I like to work with found objects to make new artworks out of it.
Okay, so you were given the leftover booklets from the archive for WIENWOCHE, and then what happened? What did you do?
Yeah, I got all these crates full of the booklets and flyers and all kinds of print media from WIENWOCHE. And then I started to experiment with the material and rip it apart and make paper mache out of it and try to work with this material and test the consistency, and this led me to different shapes and objects, and at the end I was happy to do something that is wearable, like for the merch, like a hat, because I really like hats, and it still has on the surface visible WIENWOCHE topics or slogans, and I had fun putting it together and making a new object with the old booklets that were printed with lots of effort, and instead of throwing it away, it's nice to do hats out of it.
Okay, so you came up with these really cool caps one can wear from the old booklets. What other ideas did you have that you wanted to do and you had to like put them to the side? What else could it have been?
Before I made like buttons, badges, also out of this material and covered with similar slogans and collages of the found material. Then I made animal shapes like a teddy bear, but I decided for the hats because it was more, I don't know, more less a decorative object and rather like a merch or something to wear where people have fun using it.
Okay, so in the background we see that you also work a lot with plastic or plastic cutouts. How did this work with paper or the booklet of WIENWOCHE change your work orientation, or like what did it influence?
It was an interesting influence for my work process in the studio beside the WIENWOCHE project, because as you said, I really like to work with plastic and melting foils or melting plastic or 3D printing stuff. And paper is not a new medium for me, but it was new for me to completely put it into a new shape and make some kind of new material out of it. And it also affected my other works, or it inspired me to use paper, the same material, for my paintings or sculptures. And I always like this, like my work is always, I always start something new while I start something new, and it's hard to finish things also because of that, but I like it.
So like one collage leads to the next.
Yes, definitely.
Collage in a way.
And the WIENWOCHE has led in that sense also to other projects, or maybe gave me an idea to do.
Your work is very colorful and fun, or looks very colorful and fun. And you mentioned before that you wanted people to have fun with the merch. What role does fun play in your work? Like, how do you relate to it?
I like to, like, I have fun working, and in art in general, I like to see funny moments at least. Like, I don't often the topic doesn't need to be funny, but in some way it expresses fun, and I like that in art, but it's not my main goal to make people to generate fun with my art. But it plays definitely a role in my work process. Humor.